Well, here we are, less than a week away from Thanksgiving, and then comes Christmas, and that means there's going to be a lot of baking, a lot of cooking, a lot of Christmas cookies.
Oh, my favorite time of the year. And with all that baking and cooking, you want to make sure you're using the right kind of oven, one that will get the job done faster and better.
And that's why we've got Tom Young at Delaware Appliance from Frankfurt here to explain the difference between convection and conventional. Now, we hear a lot about convection. What is...
But first, but first, Tom,
I'll give us 2 seconds.
hold on.
It's all right. Okay. Relax.
We are going to actually bake some cookies. I'm going to make my favorite recipe for cookies so that we can use the oven.
Okay.
This is a basic Toll House recipe for cookies, and we're going to have the ingredients up here in just a few moments.
Okay.
It's flour, baking soda, salt, butter, granulated sugar.
This is great for the kids, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a really easy recipe. So I'm going to start my recipe, and I think you have one too, don't you?
I do. As a matter of fact, I have a secret chocolate chip cookie recipe that I'm going to share here in just a second because I don't want to get in the way of what you're doing here.
You sure?
So, yeah, I'm positive.
All
so
right.
while you do that, Tom, tell me about convection. What is convection?
Convection, simply put, is moving air. It's moving hot air around an oven. The advantage is that we get even heat throughout the oven. You can do more in the same amount of space.
Right.
It's just a simple concept.
That's just as easy as it gets.
Easy as it gets.
Either a hot oven or a hot air moving around. So,
I specialize in hot air, so that's it.
not that I would bring that up or anything. So, and that's really important. Why? Let me jump ahead here and let me ask you about a microwave. See, it sounds to me like you're saying it'll cook faster.
A microwave is, the primary purpose of a microwave is speed. The primary purpose of convection oven is improved results.
Okay.
It cooks a little bit faster. It actually starts cooking sooner because of moving the hot air. It's more about the results.
Okay.
You get better tasting food out of a convection oven.
So, in other words, if I've got, you said something about thermal imaging.
Right.
If you take a look at that.
Well, if you're doing something, for example, a turkey, and we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Okay.
If you're doing a turkey and you put it in the thermal imaging of a turkey in an oven, it's a cold bird you put in there.
It's blue.
It's blue with the red heat around it. It'll take a half hour before it starts cooking. In a convection oven, because of the moving air, that moving hot air breaks down that thermal barrier. It starts cooking right away.
Okay.
Not only does it cook faster that way, or sooner, but it also will seal in the juices so that that turkey, you won't have the drying out problem that people worry about this time of year. It actually will taste better.
So when it comes to cookies, is convection better?
Convection is better. It doesn't necessarily change the taste, but it can certainly improve the time. And the reason it does it is, there's one thing you can do with a convection oven, and the way you can tell you've got a convection oven.
Yeah.
It's pre-racks.
Really?
Oh, that's great for cookies.
It's great for cookies. If you're going to do cookies and you've got a whole lot for a whole lot of people to cook, you can do 3 racks at once versus 2.
Well, we've got some racks in here, right? So let's take a look at this. As a matter of fact, I think, oh, look at there.
There you go.
We've
How
got some
about
cookies.
that?
Now, let me ask you a question here.
Okay.
If I get a convection oven, can I still use it like a regular oven?
Absolutely. Every convection oven, it's optional to use the convection function. You just press a button for convection. So you don't have to do it. If you're doing a frozen pizza, there's no particular reason to use convection.
Right.
It'll save you 30 seconds, so what? So you just do it standard. And if there's recipes that you find work better conventionally, you do it conventionally. You don't need to use it.
Okay.
Always an option.
Now, Lisa's obviously working on the cookies, the holiday cookies, but if I've got my turkey that I'm getting ready to cook for Thanksgiving or the holidays at any time, convection, convention, which is better?
Normally, convection, particularly any kind of poultry, convection is the way to go. You'll absolutely use it for any chicken all year. Anytime you're doing something large, you're going to use convection.
Okay, because it's going to break down the
It's
whole...
going to break down that thermal barrier. It's going to start cooking sooner. It's going to seal in the juices. You're going to appreciate the results.
Okay, all right, well that sounds good. So it's not necessarily that it goes faster, but it starts sooner.
Starts sooner,
and gets
exactly.
better. Okay.
Right.
All right, so you're making yours?
I'm making mine. Where's yours?
That's it. Wow, that was nice. That was great. Okay, I want you to understand this is something that's been passed down through family for generations, and it's not really something that we share very often. It's certainly not on TV, but simply because you're special and we want to. Now let me ask you a question while I'm preparing my secret recipe here.
You're doing a very nice job on it.
Thank you. Let's see.
Hey, what about me?
Don't these look every bit as good as hers?
No.
Okay, convection cooking and the conventional cooking. Is it tough to learn? I mean, that sounds complicated.
It really isn't. Most convection ovens, including this convection oven we have here, has a button for easy conversion.
A button.
A button.
One button.
One button. You can cook a turkey with one button.
Even I could do that.
You could do that.
You're confident in this, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
Well, I
We'll go with
appreciate that.
Right.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
We weren't going to put the ingredients up for my secret recipe, were we?
No,
We don't want to tell
we
anybody that.
tried to talk you into it, but you wouldn't give it to us.
Okay, so tell me about this probe that's in the convection oven.
In a convection oven, there
We got one
you
here?
can use. We
Yeah, there you go.
just
Okay.
so happen to have one.
Yeah.
You plug this probe into the oven, and then you put the other end into the turkey.
You plug in the turkey and you plug in the oven.
Plug in the oven, you plug in the turkey. You can
that's
do
it.
all that. Right.
Wow.
And then you press a button.
I think even I could do that.
So you don't have to keep opening the oven to see what
check.
it's reading.
It'll tell you when it's done.
Oh, wow, that's my
You
kind
don't
of
have to do any of that stuff.
All right.
right.
You press the easy turkey button.
You got an easy
Good.
turkey.
Go drink for the rest
That's
of the
it.
day.
Tom Young, thank you so much. Delaware Appliance in Frankfurt.
you to
Thank you
say.
very much for coming. I was working on my cookie recipe.
And if you would like some more information about convection and conventional cooking, as well as a link to Delaware Appliance in Frankfurt, go to delmarvalife.com. Click on the show tab. Still to come on Delmarva Life, from classic rock to current pop, Dave Hawkins performs hundreds of songs all over the peninsula. Up next, we hear one of his originals as he takes the Delmarva Life stage. But first, ever have those days when you just can't remember what you had for breakfast? Dr. Oz has some secrets for a super memory.
Hi, I'm Dr. Oz. Frustrated by forgetfulness? Well, here are a few secrets for maintaining a super memory. To remember where you put something, like your keys, imagine a dramatic scenario, like the flower vase you put them next to exploding. And you can eat magnesium-rich foods like nuts and foods packed with iron, like white beans, to also boost your memory.